Just because a dog is in close proximity to you or even touching you with their body doesn't mean that they actually want an interaction or to be pet. Dogs will use much more subtle signals, such as the one that Oz did right when I started petting him, that they're not really feeling the interaction. Some dogs may move away or leave the space, but not all dogs will. Sometimes all they want is just to be near you, and this can also be some dogs' preferred way of expressing affection. A lot of dogs will give small signals, but then remain tolerant, such as Oz did the first time I started petting him, and then may give you a bigger signal if you keep petting them and don't respond to the smaller one. This can be a way that some people fall into the trap of, oh, I thought they were enjoying the interaction, and then they escalated out of nowhere, when in fact, that actually wasn't the case. So let's talk through Oz's more subtle body language signal, and then the more obvious one. As I reach out my hand here and begin petting him, notice the way he does a little twitch and then resettle. It's almost as if he's shaking me off in an extremely subtle manner. And it's definitely not an I'm comfortable settling into the petting. It's a very clear but very subtle kind of shake off or move away from the interaction. After that initial signal, he chose to remain in place because all he really wanted in this moment was to snuggle and not be pet. That first type of subtle signal is the kind that a lot of people will initially miss and then will only really catch on once a dog does something like this or escalates further. He first just kind of lifts his head and then he looks up at me, gives me a small whale eye, and has slightly pulled back ears. He's very clearly staring at me saying, please don't do that, I just want to rest and snuggle.